I've worked with PDN for close to 7 years. Actually, it's 7 years. Because before starting to work with PDN, I was working with a very prominent pharmaceutical company, and but I wasn't myself. I felt that wasn't me. When I was growing up, I grew up in a Christian family, and my dad was a pastor. So I wanted, there is this thing in me that really was driving me into working for a Christian organization. I remember our offices were on Nakasero Road, and there were, on that road, there is an office of World Vision. World Vision. So every morning we could pass, I could hear them praising in their morning devotions. And I was like, God, will I ever get an opportunity of working with such an organization where God comes first before anything else? And cutting the long story short, God answered my prayers. He opened the door at PDN, and here I am, serving with Pastors Discipleship Network. Back then, when I just joined PDN, remember I've told you that I've worked with PDN for like 7 years, but before we were this small family. I remember we used to rent in a certain place, but it was a house, and we could feel like it's a family. We are just, the employees were just numbered, like you could just count them on your finger. So we were loving. It was a loving experience. I joined PDN not because of money, but because of what I was feeling. There is something in me that I really wanted to serve God. And when I got to know the core values of PDN, training pastors wives, women leaders, women of influence in the society, I was like, I think this is the right place. And I see how PDN has grown right from that baby, from that small family, from that house to where we are now. It's amazing. The number of pastors that are being trained, the number of women leaders, the people who are far across Africa, and they testify about PDN and our conferences. It really makes me feel good, and I know that there is an impact that PDN has done to the people of Uganda and Africa at large. PDN has really helped me to know that there is a reward in serving Christ. When you face these pastors, remember we deal with local pastors, people who are coming deep from the villages, and I see the way they yearn to serve Christ. I was like, what is this that is in them that I can't get of? So I got to know the Bible more. I got to know how to read the Bible more, because I knew that I was dealing with a servant of God. I got to know how to pray, praying more and more. Fasting is part of my life. And another thing, family, my marriage. I attribute every success in my marriage to PDN, because we go into the trainings of women leaders and pastors' wives. They train them how to make money to co-support their husbands, and raising children in a godly way. And it has really helped me. It's not only giving away, but at the same time I'm receiving. So I'm just so thankful to PDN that I'm growing in that nature. My husband is a happy man because he knows at the end of the day, there is something that is put on the table from me. Even sitting together and we pray together as a family, I learned it from PDN. We could sit and we pray. They teach everything. So it has really helped me to know how to nurture my children, handle my husband, and at the same time be a supportive wife. Now, when it comes to PDN impacting the community, I think it's amazing. First and foremost, the job opportunities. Many people have gotten employed through PDN. First, the builders, the painters, even us, who work into the administration. You know, it is just quite awesome that people are getting employed at PDN. Security-wise, the community, they testify. Here it was a bush. It was a camping site for all drug addicts, wrongdoers. But when we came into the place, now the place is well secured and people feel that they are safe.